Hi friends. Now let us take up the fourth concept in our concept zone. This is dividing C program into 5 sections. This is also a convention because if you, as I told you already, any document you take or any textbook you take, it is divided into paragraphs. Because of paragraphs, whoever is reading that, he never mentally feel burden. Suppose without paragraph, if you put the whole thing in one page as a single block, people fed up. They are not interested to read it. That's why paragraph division they make. That you experience that also. Here, as far as programs are concerned, the type of division if you make where you have to make a division, then one line gap you leave. Then your program looks better. It is an elegant format. That's why from the beginning you follow that. For this purpose, I show you how to divide. Actually, every C program you take a complete C program, you divide into 5 sections. So between every section, you write a line gap. Suppose this is one line gap you give. This is two, one line gap you give. This is three, one line gap you give. This is four, one line gap you give. Now we see it looks so elegant, and here you see this is called documentation section. Documentation section. What we write, already I told you, every program start with a comment. That comment, one or two comments you write, and whatever are required you can write in that. Thereafter, already I explained about standard library. Definitely invariably we use IO functions, include std io.h. We may use clear screen also. For that purpose, include conio.h. And apart from that, you may use other libraries also. Like suppose mathematics functions we are using, include math.h. String oriented functions we use, include string.h. Like header files. Documentation section, what is there? One is comment, second one is inclusion of header files. That we keep here. Okay, thereafter one line gap we give. Thereafter, this is input section. No, not input section. This is a declaration section. Declaration section, actually whatever variables, whatever data items we are going to use in the program, all should be declared. In C, it is very stringent. Means you may use 100 variables. All 100 variables you must declare. Here what comes? Here main comes. You know that. And immediately, okay, I write here. This is main and opening brace. Immediately after main, in the block, you have to make the declaration section. Regardless of the number of variables, all variables should be declared here. So you should not declare anywhere else. It leads to error. You should not write any other code here except declaration of variables. Suppose if you want to use a clear screen, immediately after this you can write clear screen, CLR, SER. If you write anywhere in between variables, above variables, it leads to error. That point always you make a trial. So that point you grasp. Thereafter, immediately after that, input section. Input. In input section is meant for reading. Actually we enter data. With reference to previous example, marks report. In the marks report, we are going to read 9 data items. What are that? Student name, class number, roll number, names of 3 subjects, marks in 3 subjects. That we are reading. All input section. 9 means, and from statements also we write. So all that is input section. Input section means reading. Thereafter, processing section. Processing means actually input, whatever we know we enter. But other items we have to calculate. Suppose with reference to marks report, which data we have to calculate? Total marks we have to calculate, average marks we have to calculate. Using a formula we do that, that is process. Already in the training session 1 I explained about IPO, that you recall that if you skip that because of any reason you have to pay penalty. This you cannot follow, you cannot own anything, you may not get the benefit out of the series. That point you have to understand. So finally output, this is output section. So documentation section, declaration section, input section, process section and output section, and this way you have to divide. Then as soon as some professional sees your code, he gets the first impression on you. This is like, as I told you already, having good handwriting. Actually, only disciplined people can have good handwriting, according to my observation. It may be, I am not telling it is a universal truth. Okay, so here, a disciplined programmer only can follow all the conventions and they can write elegant code. Once again, I am telling you one fact. Actually, for doing this, you need not bear any extra pains and all that. From the day one, if you follow this culture, if you follow conventions, it becomes routine only. You need not make any special effort for this. That point you have to understand. Hereafter, you just imitate me, and in next program onwards, I am showing you hands-on explanation. Hands-on explanation. I am writing the code. Whatever conventions are there, I am implementing it. So simply you imitate me, not copying. Imitate. That is different. Then you do that. Then you can write all your programs in a very conventional manner, and you will be evaluated as a disciplined and a good programmer.